Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another episode of Mel's Talking Hands. And in this video, it is what we got for our 23rd wedding anniversary. So of course, I've got a special guest, hubby's on as well.
Hi guys, good to see you again.
So the reason why we're doing a hands only is because what we got each other, we want to show you up close because as you can see, it's something from Cleef Arpels. Probably can't see here, but it's a little Rolex, so you probably know what's in store. So if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mel. I would love for you to subscribe. Just hit that red button and don't forget to click that bell so you are part of the family and you're notified each time I upload. Okay, so let's get to what hubby got me. And this one I actually got early, so this is not a true unboxing because I did open it already, but it is from Cleef Arpels, and hubby actually went and picked this himself. I think I was working that day.
And I was nervous because I wasn't 100% sure, but I think you loved it.
Yeah, I did really love it. So in here, in this little box, I love it how each anniversary, there's sort of a tradition. I like to buy Cleef when it's like an anniversary or a birthday or something. But anyway, enough rambling. In this box here is, dun, dun, dun. Let me go up to the camera a bit closer. So guys, this is the limited edition holiday pendant from Cleef Arpels. So they only release this once a year, usually at the start of October. And this year is a light green celadon porcelain, and then it's got a diamond in the middle. And then also it is in white gold. And hubby, you had a little bit of trouble picking this. Why?
Oh, I tell you why, because they had this one.
Yep.
And then they had one more, and the difference in the coloring, the texture in the porcelain was so subtle. So one was much more obvious, which is the one I went for, and the other one was a lot more lighter, and there was not as much depth in the porcelain. So I thought, you know what, go for the one which is a bit more obvious. So I picked that one.
So I'll put a picture up. He actually took a picture. I wasn't sure which one he was going to pick.
I wasn't sure either.
I think you were consulting with my sister. And my sister was like, go for the darker one. And then my lovely essay helped hubby pick. And I'm so glad that he went for the darker blue because I actually prefer that. As you said, there was a lot more depth to it. This year, as I said, it was porcelain. Last year, it was the pink rhodonite. Rhodonite is like a stone. So this year, people were like, oh, I don't really want a porcelain, but I think it's beautiful. I absolutely, absolutely love it. So this one here, VCA had a price increase. This was before the price increase, I think. So this cost 6,000 Australian dollars, but love it. Can't wait to wear it. I don't know if I'll be collecting them every year, but definitely there are collectors like every single year since, I don't even know, 2010 maybe, they've released this. Very smart marketing on their behalf, isn't it?
I think so, but I think it's sweet. I think it's something that, you know, it signifies each year.
Yeah, I really like it. So I have 3 limited edition pendants. Oh, I regret not getting the last couple from 2016, 2017. But oh well, I'm really happy with my 3. So that is what hubby got me for our anniversary. Okay, next up is something that I got hubby.
Oh, my turn.
Yes, so it's not a true unboxing again because we did celebrate our anniversary earlier this month. We actually did an overnight stay, didn't we, at the hotel? That was nice.
Great. That was great.
And so this one was pretty hard. I had to do some sneaky sort of sleuthing on this. So a while back I saw hubby was sort of like looking at, so I'll just tell you the brand. He loves Japanese watches, so it is from Seiko, but it's a special collaboration with Seiko and a fashion company in the US called Rowing Blazers. Anyway, he missed out on the last limited edition sort of collab. Anyway, I signed up for the newsletter. Cut a long story short, there was a release. I actually really wanted to get this other one. I'll put a picture up a bit later, but that sold out, I think, within the first 5 minutes. And so I really liked this one. And so I was a bit nervous to give it to hubby because usually hubby's very conservative.
No, I'm not.
But anyway, he opened it and he loved it, but I'm going to let him open it now.
All right. So I didn't even know she had signed up for the newsletter, but I'm very thankful that she did. And even though she said she didn't get the one ideally she wanted, I think the one she got me is actually the one I would have chosen. And I'll explain why.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain why. So it's a Seiko 5. It's a collab with Rolling Blazers.
What does Seiko 5 mean for the viewers?
Oh, it comes with 5 features, just like date, day of the week, waterproofness, that type of stuff. So 5 features. So it's called the Seiko 5.
The box is kind of cool.
Oh, it's hard to open though.
Yeah, it's hard to open.
Gosh. Oh, okay, here we go. Voila. So when Mel gave this to me, she was like, oh, I was trying to get you the other one. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is so cool.
I mean, come on, you know me. I love a pop of color. I saw the orange and I was like, wow, that's really nice. So the one I originally wanted to get, I'll put a picture up here. That was the most popular. It was called like the rainbow. It was blackface with rainbow.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's just black. So it's a black dial and it's got all the different rainbow colors along the loom plots. But I think the orange one is the coolest. Can I say why?
Tell me why.
Because this collab, one of the people involved in it, he's a really well-known and respected guy in the watch industry. He based these features of this watch on his original Seiko, which was actually orange. So it's got that vintage feel. It pops. I don't have anything orange. It's like
Usually hubby only buys blue.
Usually hubby only buys blue or sometimes a bit of green. But I think this is so cool because it's like a summer watch. So I'm going to take it off.
Yes. I was also so surprised at the price.
So yeah, this was, how much? This was like 495 US.
Yeah, it was, okay, so Seiko in itself is a very affordable watch brand.
Yeah.
I actually highly recommend it for any new watch collectors. It's very, very respected. As I said, it's a Japanese watch brand. But I think this one was also priced lower because it was a collab and it's the 5 series, which is it the cheaper one? Not
Yeah.
cheaper one, but like
It's
the
their
introduction.
it's an intro range.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got a lot of cool features.
Yep.
I really like it. I like the color the most. But I think a watch like this is supposed to be fun. I don't have to worry about scratching it. It's from you.
I really love the orange. I mean, look at that pop of color. He has nothing, can I just say, nothing like this.
So I think it's cool.
I actually didn't know the history about the original creator and how he based it on that original design. It was orange. So glad that I picked the orange.
Yeah, no, you've done really well. And the size of this watch is actually slightly smaller than your typical Seiko 5. So they reduced it. But there's actually one other thing that you should see. It's got the Rolling Blazers insignia on the exhibition case back. Can you see the skeleton there? He's just sitting there. Which is part of the Rolling Blazers collab.
It does come with an extra strap. I don't know if you'll wear that strap.
I don't like this. I think it looks a bit Christmas. Actually, it looks Christmassy. That's actually green, guys, but it looks black on the video. But maybe I'll wear that for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice feature that it came with an extra strap. But I think Seiko watches, I mean, even if it's not this, because this was very, very well priced. I don't think it was more about the price, but it's just exclusive. There was only certain numbers.
Yeah, and the thing is, right, sometimes the more affordable watches are also the more fun watches to wear. So it doesn't have to be about price, but that segues into the next
Yeah, that
thing,
segues into the next thing.
All right, let's put this away.
Put this away. So that is what I got hubby. And then, okay, so we hinted that there's a Rolex. You guys know at the very start of the year, I did a 2022 wish list video. If you haven't watched that, I will link it above. Usually I'm not into watches that much, but I'm totally into watches now because of hubby. And this was a watch I loved and I wanted. And also this is a model that hubby loves as well. So this is a joint anniversary gift because we're going to share it.
Sure thing, and it's coming into the picture right now.
Again, it is not a true unboxing. Even though it is from Rolex, it was wrapped up in green and everything. I actually did get it from Watches of Switzerland. I love Watches of Switzerland.
Those guys are great.
They're so great. Customer service is great. And we get a lot of our watches from there, actually. So why don't you do the honors?
Okay, so dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's take it out of its sleeve.
So this is a pretty rare and hard to get Rolex, would you say?
I agree completely. But it ain't about that. It's about what we love, right?
It's about what we love, but this one was like on top of my wish list.
Yes.
Yes, and you really liked it too, and you were surprised when I tried it on. But I don't know if you remember, but last year I did a whole Rolex vlog. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it above. But that was when I first tried it, but of course it was not for sale. But it was worth the wait, and it's a rare one. It's very sought after, and let's open it up.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Do you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, I'll hold it up and then you can talk about it and tell everyone what it is.
Well, you can take it out if you want.
Oh yeah, okay, then it'll be easier.
All right, so you guys can probably recognize this. This is the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona with oyster steel and yellow gold. So it's a two-tone watch. And the thing which is great about two-tone is that, one, it's a little bit more dressier than your standard steel Rolex, but it also goes well with, certain skin tones as well.
Yes.
The thing about this one is it's not full gold, so it doesn't weigh a ton. So
Yes.
you can still wear it with a lot of things. And I know with Mel, she wears a lot of, gold and white gold. So it kind of like picks up on that.
Yeah.
And with my skin tone, it also matches as well, believe it or not.
And you don't have anything two-toned.
No, this is it.
So we are going to share this watch. So it fits hubby, but it is slightly big for me. But I feel like hubby will wear it more, so I don't mind wearing it on my right wrist, which is a little bit thicker than my left. But let's try it on. So hubby, why don't you try it on and then I'll try it on. So I would say the most sought after watch is the Daytona, but obviously in the all steel version, not the one with the two-tone. And in terms of the millimeters, it is...
You know what the funny thing about this watch is? It's 40 millimeters in diameter, but it's not that long. So it actually wears significantly smaller than you realize.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to put on my wrist first.
Yeah.
And you'll see that it'll suit me fine. And then Mel will put on her wrist and you'll see that it'll suit her completely fine as well. Okay, so it's a little, like ever so slightly tight on me, guys. But at the same time, it's not like I can't pull this off.
Does your hair get
No, it doesn't get pinched.
Not pinched?
No, I mean, as everyone knows, Rolex braces are probably some of the best, if
They're
not
so
the
comfortable,
best.
aren't they? Yeah.
They're really comfortable. So it wears really well. It doesn't look too big.
It doesn't look huge
No.
because other 40 millimeters in other brands, some of them just look really, really big.
But not this one because it's more about this dimension here, not so much about the
Yeah,
dimension.
because
of
I
the
feel
circle.
like this sort of like molds to your
Yeah,
wrist.
It does.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you can see it on my wrist.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to take it off.
All right, so let me try it on now. And I'm going to wear it on my bigger wrist. And it is slightly too big for me, but not massive either, like if I wear it like that. So as you can see, that is what it looks like. It does look big on me, but I've tried other 40 millimeter diameter watches and they actually extend beyond my wrist, whereas in this one doesn't. So, if I've got my hand down like this, I mean, it is big, but I've got other watches that are already smaller. And so I just loved how this looked. I remember seeing it on one of the Rolex managers, but she had the one with what band was that?
She had the Oyster Flex.
She had the Oyster Flex, and I really liked it, but that's the reason why I considered it. And I just love how it's got the silver and gold. It matches my silver and gold jewelry. So what do you guys think? See, it is slightly loose for me, but it's okay. Like, I think with summer, your hands sort of like swell up a bit, and this way we can share it. So this one, guys, you guys know we always reveal price. This one is expensive. It's around 25,000 Australian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
The all steel version, how much is that?
Oh, off the top of my head, I think it's about
15? I think the all steel version's around 15, but look, you can check on the website. But I love it. This was the one I actually put on my wish list. I kind of like that it's a bit more masculine. You know how I'm so feminine, but I like a mixture of watches, some big, some dainty. But the most important thing is that I love that we can share it and we always remember for our anniversary. So that is the watch. That's our shared anniversary gift. And hubby, you were very opposed to two-tone watches.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I just found it. Price is actually 20,400. So it's about 5,000 difference. That's
actually not bad at all. Considering all steel is 20 and this is 25,
Yeah.
it's actually not that bad. Because
It's actually not
usually
that bad.
when you have a two-tone, it's a lot more, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're trying to sell it to flip it, then
Yeah.
it's a different story. But
Yeah.
in terms of value, no. I think for $5,000 getting some precious metal is a good deal.
Yeah, it is. So why don't you put it on again? So guys, this is a great one. If you guys have kind of similar sized wrists that you could share, but honestly, hubby is the watch person, so I'm really happy for him to wear it more than I do. But I really love it on him too.
Just a wrist roll.
Let's do a little wrist roll. It actually looks really good on you. Much more dressier.
Tell you why?
Why?
Because it goes with my hairy arms.
Everything goes with your hairy arms. All right, guys, so that is it for our Talking Hands video. I'm so happy with my limited edition Van Cleef Arpels holiday pendant. Hubby loves his new Seiko collab watch. And then we are both so happy with our new Rolex.
Yay!
Yay! So that is it from us, guys. If you like hubby in my videos and you like these hands-only videos, oh, guys, what do you think of my new mani? Miss S said I should get, pastel tips. So I did pastel tips this time. I think they're quite cute.
They're very fruity.
Very fruity, very summery.
Very fruit tingly.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and I will catch you in the next video.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
guys.